The Wildlands Festival wasn't just a performance, it was the exact moment her fans turned on her. They say what goes up must come down, but who could have predicted this? Ice Spice, the princess of the Bronx, dethroned in one of the most embarrassing moments of her career. Buckle up, because her ice is now melting and left fans asking, is this the end of Ice Spice? For fans gathered at the Wildlands Festival in Australia, it was supposed to be an unforgettable evening, with Ice Spice headlining as the crown jewel. But she arrived late, hours late, and as fans waited, their excitement turned to frustration. The clock ticked, and the murmurs in the crowd grew louder. Where was Ice Spice? When she finally graced the stage, it wasn't met with cheers. Could she deliver a performance so spectacular that it would erase the bitterness of her tardiness? Could she salvage the night? The answer was a resounding no. The backlash was instant. Boos erupted. Fans began walking away mid-set. Social media lit up with criticism, calling the performance a slap in the face and the delay unprofessional. One tweet captured the mood perfectly. "We waited hours for this?" Another simply said, "Rip Ice Spice's career." Harsh words, but were they warranted? But Wildlands was only the spark. What came next? A storm of public backlash, sinking sales, and a response from Ice Spice that left everyone talking. Is this the end of her rise, or the start of an unexpected comeback? The twists and turns are just getting started. Her latest album, Y2K, I'm Just a Girl Deluxe, sold a shockingly low 4,800 units in its first week. To put that into perspective, this is a huge drop compared to the buzz she once created with hits like Munch in 2023, songs that had fans chanting her lyrics everywhere. The internet was quick to pounce on the numbers, with some calling it a flop big enough to heal the internet. Ouch! While her biggest supporters stood by her, many others couldn't resist joining the growing narrative about her fading relevance. Fans who once celebrated her meteoric rise now seem divided, with some openly criticizing her recent output. The internet, which once idolized Ice Spice to fame, has now become her harshest critic. One fan sarcastically referenced her breakout line with a stinging twist. "Oh, you thought I was feeling you?" Others took it even further, suggesting she consider a backup plan, with memes joking about her enrolling in college or taking up unrelated jobs. Strip club references being a recurring theme. Her music hasn't escaped the critique either. Detractors have labeled her work scat rap, mocking her lyricism as overly crass and uninspired. Even comparisons to Sexy Red, an artist also known for bold lyrics, painted Ice Spice as taking it too far, but without the charm or edge that makes it work for others. And then there was the Kai Cenat stream incident. When asked to freestyle live instead of spitting bars, Ice Spice chose to twerk. What might have been intended as playful quickly backfired, with fans taking it as yet another example of her prioritizing image over skill. For many, it was confirmation of their growing perception that Ice Spice is all style and no substance. The struggles don't stop with her music. There's growing speculation that Ice Spice might be feeling the heat financially too. Her latest album, Y2K, I'm Just a Girl Deluxe, wasn't just a personal project, it was reportedly a high-stakes release for her record label. With hopes pinned on it to reignite her career, the album's underwhelming sales have left serious doubts about her long-term viability as an artist. And here's the catch. Poor sales don't just hurt her reputation, they could also mean trouble with her label. Advances for production, marketing, and promotion don't come for free, and if the money isn't recouped, it could spell debt for Ice Spice. Meanwhile, her public image is built on luxury, designer clothes, private jets, and jewelry that practically screams success. But maintaining that kind of lifestyle requires steady income, and with her music not delivering, fans are starting to question how long she can keep it up. Social media is abuzz with theories about what's next for her. Some joke that she might need to pivot to less glamorous ventures, though no one's quite sure what those might look like. Can she turn things around before it's too late? While Ice Spice may be facing tough times now, it's impossible to ignore the cultural waves she made during her rise. Her influence extended far beyond music, leaving an undeniable mark on pop culture. Who could forget her moment in the spotlight with the Barbie movie? As one of the highest-grossing films of all time, her prominent feature on the soundtrack ensured she was cementing herself as a cultural icon of her time. Then there's her collaboration with Nicki Minaj, a partnership that brought her industry credibility and unmatched visibility. Sharing the stage with one of hip-hop's most iconic figures wasn't just a milestone, it was a testament to how quickly she had climbed the ladder. Fans couldn't help but celebrate the Bronx native standing shoulder shoulder to shoulder with one of her idols. But perhaps Ice Spice's most lasting legacy is her contribution to the Bronx drill scene. With her Gen Z flair, she didn't just make music, she shaped an aesthetic. From her use of fresh slang to her bold fashion statements, Ice Spice became a trendsetter, inspiring a new generation of artists and fans alike. She brought a playful energy that made her a standout figure in the rap game. Ice Spice's story might feel like it's unraveling right now, but let's be real. Setbacks don't have to mean the end. In fact, some of the biggest names in music have faced moments like this, where everything seemed to be falling apart. What makes them stand out is how they turned things around. Look at Lizzo. She's been criticized for switching up her sound and trying new things. But instead of letting it get to her, she embraced the change. Now, she's still topping charts and making music that connects with people. Lizzo is proof that it's okay to evolve. It's how you stay in the game. And how could we forget Doja Cat? She faced backlash early on, and some people thought she wouldn't recover. But she didn't just move past it. She used it to her advantage, completely reinventing herself and becoming one of the most talked about artists out there. She showed that what people think of you today doesn't have to define where you end up tomorrow. Ice Spice's career may be at a crossroads, but it's far from over. With the right moves, she could not only reclaim her place in the spotlight, but also cement herself as a serious artist. So, what's the play? First, reinvention and rebranding. Ice Spice needs to show the world that she's more than a viral sensation or a one-hit wonder. This doesn't mean abandoning her style or the elements that made her popular. It's about growth. Audiences love to see an artist evolve, so this could be the perfect moment for her to explore new sounds, themes, and ways of connecting with her fans. Reinvention isn't about leaving the past behind. It's about taking what worked and building on it. Next, collaborations. Partnering with seasoned artists could be a game changer. Imagine Ice Spice teaming up with musicians who bring credibility and influence to the table. Not only would this expand her reach, but it would also remind fans why they fell in love with her in the first place, while introducing her to new audiences who might not have given her a chance before. It's all about building momentum through meaningful partnerships. And let's not forget relationships within the industry. If there's been any tension or fallout with major players, like Nicki Minaj, now is the time to patch things up. The music industry thrives on collaborations and cosigns, and burning bridges with influential figures can make the climb back to the top even harder. Ice Spice doesn't need to just repair relationships. She needs to prove she's ready to work as part of a team and grow as an artist. If Ice Spice can pull off these moves, she could prove her doubters wrong and show that she's here to stay. Now, it's up to her. Will she rise to the challenge? And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for all the latest celeb drama. Thanks for tapping in now.